Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Mountain Blade Bannerpage outside Veluca with Giovanni, where things are going okay. We've managed to build up a pretty decent force, and now we're just going to start working on our economy, getting that up and running, continue to grow our renown, and hopefully keep moving in the right direction. We've got some attributes points to spend here. I'm thinking we probably want to save our leadership for later. So let's go into something like trainer or looting. Or possibly something like adventure management, but we're already full on that. I'll put another one into... I don't know actually. We'll put one into tactics, I think. Just remember to swing the favour in some more difficult battles. And we are a mercenary of the Rodok Republic. We also need to go do a couple of quests in Saran. Saran we've got plenty of time to do, but we need to go to Epeshe, which I think is still looted from last time. It is. We might be able to find someone to attack en route. Knodar Castle's been besieged by the Vagirs, that's fine. Ah, hello Bunduk. Brother, last I found you, I've been out spreading the word about your claim, and I'm ready to rejoin the company. We don't actually have space for you. So we'll let one of these Rodok crossbowmen go. In an effort to pick one up. We can't get inside the Pesce still. Oh, hello. Can we help out you? Because most of those are just militia. Looks to me like most of these are just militia or skirmishers. I think we can help out here. And first of all help our friend out, but also potentially take some pretty good prisoners here. We are not the commanding officer despite having the most forces. Unfortunately. It looks like they're going to push up this hill. Well, we've got to stay with our allies to a certain extent here. I'm hoping we can have the range over these guys. Looks like they're pushing forward. Infantry here, archers behind. Let's let them come to us here. I don't know what you guys are doing. You seem to be swinging. Either there's nobody here yet already, but you seem to be determined to intimidate them, Frentis and Clethy. Yes, let's hope our crossbowmen will do okay. The more superior crossbowmen are kind of here at the back. It's kind of a shame they're not firing, because they would be useful. Be useful for them to fire, but it's okay. This will get us a good amount of relation with this lord, should we win. I would imagine. Right, we're going to come join this firing line. Because we still don't have a mule for the time being. Which I don't think is perfect. We do have a few watchmen in the front lines who are also shooting as well, I think. Of course, we are still playing on Iron Man. We've got to be very careful. Do see some rather scary looking knights there. I'm hoping those are just the commanding lords in charge of the army. I'm hoping the actual kind of foot troops, we will have our advantage over them. Get your spear out of my face, can't see anything. I mean, we can barely see anything with these trees anyway, but... Okay, they are coming. They've got the high ground, which is highly ideal. Everyone fall back on me. I kind of want the other lord to take the main hit here, if possible. So pull back. Okay, they're coming in. Now we're going to have to charge because they're here. Let's get back on our horse, or in this case, our mule. Let's see if we can do some good work here. Don't know if that's a friend or foe hiding in the bushes there. Take you out, good. More copyrighted music. Oh, we lost a lot of troops there. Take you out. Oh, you're an actual person. Don't want to anger you if possible. Take you out though. We didn't take you out, that's unfortunate. Please don't lance me, this could be my death if I'm not careful. I think we're winning this, but it's a pretty close run thing. Probably didn't need to go to that other Roderick crossbowman. Do some damage to your horse there. This is going to be one of the lords, surely. Just with the amount of army he's got on. How are we doing? Oh, we're actually losing this, I think. Damn. And I don't think we'll be able to turn this around now unless we can deal with all these crossbowmen, but I think that's an unlikely scenario. Oh yeah. Okay, we're not unconscious. Oh, right, we're going to pull back. We're going to leave. Of course, Katrina will be upset. Excuse me, Captain, it's not good that we turn every battle into a bloodbath for our side. I've fought armies and warbands for 30 years. At least the soldiers can expect from a leader is to feed them, pay them, and do his best to keep their sorry skins intact. I know, I'm sorry. So let's try and get to Dunmar to get a few more troops here. I mean, they're only Rodok recruits, so hardly ideal. We might still be able to turn this around in our favour. Send to Fedna. Ah, he's still joined in. I don't want to fight with you. 11 versus 16. Depends on what those 16 troops are, to be honest. Okay. Problem is, some of these troops that we have here are just recruits. It's 11 versus 16, but if they've got any kind of actual cavalrymen, we're in trouble. I thought we might be able to have that lord out, but we didn't do as well, unfortunately. They've got more range than we do. That's unfortunate. But I'm hoping if we just use these, if we just use the river a bit more effectively than we are doing. Okay, horses receiving damage, that's fine. We need to help out here with the range fight if we can. I haven't been killed yet, we've been knocked unconscious. That was good timing. Right, let's pull back. Our morale's going to be in the absolute gutter. I'm just going to make sure that the... Yeah, permadeath is on. Fine. Right, let's get out of here for the time being. We need to head back to Valuka and just get our morale back, that's for sure. Can I get Civic Level against the Vagiers? Pop into Valuka and let's make up for our stupidity earlier. We shouldn't have really gone in for that fight, but I was hoping it would be okay. I don't think we even need the Watchman, to be honest. Really, I'm just here for some morale. We don't have the money, that's unfortunate. Okay, we are really struggling for money. We don't even have any... We don't have much food. Okay, we're going to have to just go and kill some people then, I think, is what we've got. Or wait till the salt mines come in, and that would be useful. Welcome back, Bunduck. Imagine your morale's not going to be ideal either. I really thought we could help out there. Begging your pardon, Captain, but I can't keep silent. That man Frentis killed his own brother. He's a kinslayer, cursed by heaven, and there'll be misfortune thrown upon us, that's for certain. I don't like being around him, I don't think he should be with us. That's all. Sorry for troubling you. I don't particularly care. You are friends, that's fine. In fact, all of you are friends. Pop in. We might be able to get some more general recruits. Or if we go to Sarum, we can get some taxes that way. That wouldn't be a bad thing for us to do. Obviously, we don't get to keep them all. But we'll get to keep some of them. And it's relatively safe work, so let's go do that. Yeah, morale is low, as expected. I still don't really know how the land works particularly. I'm sure there is an explanation somewhere. If I go visit the landlords... Yes, I do have one bit of land here. Has to be collected in the town. So if I take a walk around the streets, I might be able to speak to the guildmaster and collect it there. But I don't think it's been 2 weeks since we bought this land, to be honest. Could have been less. I'll have to have a look. Hello, guildmaster. Do you have a job for me? A ransom. It's usually very far away. Caravan to Cuba. Sargoth cattle. It's not bad, but no. We'll leave for the time being. And we'll keep heading towards Sarin, because I think that's going to be our best hope of getting some decent money. Unless we find somewhere that can be some people we can attack. We're not trained crossbowmen. We do need to attack someone, that's for sure. But let's first of all recruit some volunteers here and collect the taxes. We can use some of this money to get some morale back, which will be important. Northern lands and Swedes have made peace. We're still losing some troops per week, but not many, so at the moment that's okay. But we'll need to fix some morale before we start upgrading any of our troops. We won't get that much money out of that. But we're no longer in kind of terrible morale. Who is this actually going for? Baron Telrog. But I can't help but notice there's 19 looters over here. It's hardly a top catch, but it will be a little bit of loot we can sell and also some bonus morale for winning a fight. So that will be worth it. But I will just quickly upgrade our kind of weakest troops up. That's fine. Our morale is now returning. It's not a problem. Let's lead the troops. The sun is just starting to come up, I think. But we'll set up here. That's not where I thought they were coming from. Right, actually they're just looters, just charged. They're only here. What should I say? Oh, they're just looters and they end up absolutely one-shotting me and killing me. That would be unfortunate. Right, let's get in there, because I could do with some extra prisoners. Those prisoners are worth money, and we do like money. Oh, we lost a Rodok experiment, that's unfortunate. I think it might just be you left. This isn't Red Dead Redemption, I can't just whistle for my horse. He's doing a little bit of the duck and weave there. There we go, well done. Poked him with a long spear, that's what we needed. Let's pick these looters up. We'll see if our heroes want to pick up anything. We also want to try get to a Pesce, which I think is going to hopefully be now ready for us to go inside. But we'll drop off all this stuff at Valuka. Not going to be worth a huge amount. They're only just stones and very basic bits of loot, but it will start getting us back on the right track after a bad decision at the beginning of the episode. Okay, we will also pick up a little bit more grain and fine bread. See if anyone else is inside here that is worth picking up, not for the time being. Pesce is still looted, but it's no longer on fire, which means we should be able to go there relatively soon. But we could go after some mountain bandits, I suppose. That's not a terrible idea. We know there is this mountain bandit hideout here. But I do want to get a few more recruits before we do that, I think. We might go to war with the Kurgats again pretty soon. No one here is willing to join the party. It's unfortunate. What about here at Ilvia? That's more like it. In fact, there's 16 brigands around here. Some mercenaries, but that's not a bad thing. Just make sure everyone is upgraded. Got a road of veteran spearmen, very nice. Let's go take these brigands out right by the coast. We didn't attend the tournament, but that's fine. I wasn't too fussed about doing that. What do you want? Right, surrender or die. 42 versus 14. We'll just take the field. And they probably have horses. So just hold here, actually. That's fine. Infantry here. Archers there. And we're not really about the cavalry, to be honest. It's not really what the Rodocks are particularly famed for. Let's move you guys forward a little bit. How many crossbowmen do we, or how many archers do we have in total? Fine, about 10. Skirmishers, Rodoc trained crossbowmen. There's a couple of veteran crossbowmen who will be our kind of highest quality ones for the time being. I think they can go up to be Rodoc sharpshooters. Here they come. Let's see if we can add our own contributions here. Oh, this is getting our crossbow proficiency up, which is good. You've got a very big spear, my man. I just hit a friendly troop. Everyone can charge now. Okay, we lost the trained spearman. That might have been my fault. I might have contributed to his decline there. Hi there. Another trained spearman gone. Oh, our mounts received a lot of damage from those spears. Let's get off our mule. See if we can save it. Okay, we lost a couple of troops there. It's not ideal, but I think it's important to keep fighting, keep looting, keep building renown and honour, and also morale as well. I don't mind. Actually, I'm going to let the manhunter go. I don't think it's that worthwhile. Anyone need anything from here? Doesn't look like it. Someone took a helmet, actually. Ah, Captain. I find out that once it's my old joints are creaking. Still, we lit them pretty good, didn't we? Old Bundock in particular showed them a thing or two, I thought. Not bad for the pair of us, given that we've been seeing close to 100 winters. Okay. She likes Bundock. Good. That is very useful information. Just about turning a profit. Not exactly a humongous one, but a profit nonetheless. Okay, let's head to Yalen and sell some of our gains from these looters. I'd love to get a ship at some point. Well, I don't know how much the ship is worthwhile in this mod, because originally in the base game there wasn't the option for a ship, and so I don't know how well it's implemented kind of within the case of this mod. We'll just have to kind of find out, really. Do you have some actual, like, normal food? We'll buy some smoked fish. And we still haven't met the Guildmaster yet. We're struggling to find the Guildmaster yet, but he must be somewhere fairly prominent. It's just a question of where. Already this feels a bit off the beaten track, to be honest. But we do need to find him, because we need to eventually get a business up here in Yalen. You're just the soldiers. I've got a feeling he's actually back this way somewhere. Aha, I think I might have found him. He's tucked away around the corner here. You sneaky bugger. But now I've found you, I can just quickly come over to you in the future now that I know you're here. Hello there. You are not easy to find. I'll hunt down some bandits, sure. There we go, 33 troublesome bandits. 33 actually sounds like quite a lot. But if we can make more crossbowmen, that'd be ideal. I suppose we could have picked up some Welsh longbowmen, that might have helped. But maybe they'll be worth a pretty penny here. 44 versus 33, we'll take the field. Got a nice hill to work with, by the looks of things. Let's get up it. We're already firing. They've also... Oh, they're all on horseback. That's interesting. They're horse archers. I'm not sure I'm thrilled by that idea. However, we do have not crossbowmen, spearmen, who will be able to deal with these horses. Not all of them are on horseback, but enough of them are. So let's set up a bit of a battle line here. Okay, these guys don't look too bad to deal with, actually. Once our crossbowmen start kind of going into them, it shouldn't be bad at all. And we can probably return fire, actually, with our crossbow. Not if we miss, though. We are still pretty incompetent with the crossbow, all things considered. But hopefully over time we can change that. Let's let everyone charge now. Certainly our infantry can push forward while our crossbows continue to fire. There we go, we finally managed to hit someone. Who's left? Is it just these chaps over here? I think it might be. Let's go after them. There we go. We got some extra prisoners, maybe. Wonderful. I think one of them might have run away, but that's not a problem. It's more renown, more morale. And some more people to capture as well, which is always welcome. And some not terrible gear either. We'll gather it all. Ahoy, brother! I wish you joy of your victory. Say, old Mother Katrin's not bad in a scrap, is she, for a woman of her years? Although I'm getting to be a bit of an old dog myself now. Huh. Just shows that youth ain't everything. That experience also wins battles. I reckon she and I could teach the young puppies of the world a thing or two, couldn't we? I'm glad they get on. Speaking of which, to Sharvey, I'm just curious. No. I think I was wondering if you could romance NPCs. There are certain mods or set total conversion mods that you can do that. This doesn't appear to be one of them. 180 dinars, that's not bad at all. 100 dinars for killing these bandits is hardly ideal. I don't really want to escort a caravan. Or escort some cattle. I want something around here. If you cause a bit of fracas outside the tavern, sure, we can do that. Looks like we're going to be doing some fighting at the tavern. You wait until a young boy comes running down the street. Sir, he cries, troublemaker's left the tavern and coming this way, be ready. Oh, we're literally just punching them up. Gotcha. Oi! Come here, boy. Let's do a little bit of intimidation. I don't think this is a standard quest. I think this must be a... Oh, there's a couple of them. This feels like a new Bannerpage quest, which is cool. I want to take this guy out first. He's the problem. There's more of them. Okay, you're down. Good. Just got to focus one of them at a time, really. I'd say. Don't really know what skills here. Is it one-handed? Is it two-handed? I mean, we're fighting with two hands, but we're only punching with one. Hopefully there's only three of them. I think this one on the right is taking more damage so far. If I can just lead them as a singular line, that would kind of be ideal, to be honest. Okay, another one's down, good. And just going to deal with this last chap here. Come on. No! Well, we took out two of them. Right, back to the Guildmaster. He's going to say, oh, you failed it. Oh, it's you. Enlighten me, how exactly this one? Do a simple fight to some poxy low-born barflies. If I want to lesson how to lay down and die, I'll be sure to come to you. Get out of my sight, I have things to do. How rude. He doesn't like us, so we need to do something to make them like us again. But I want something that's actually interesting enough to do. I don't really want to do any caravan stuff. Hunt down cheese rustlers. What's a cheese rustler quest? I see hunt down the cheese rustlers in the vicinity of the town. Sir, I require back our cheese. Where are they, though? Oh, they might actually be in the town itself, I wonder. I'm enjoying some of these new quests. These new quests are funny. Although for 130 dinars, it's not really worth it, but we do need to bring Yena back on side. No, I don't know if they're in the town or just in the general area. It doesn't look like they're actually here. Madam, where is your cheese? No, it doesn't look like there's any cheese rustlers in town, so they must be actually around somewhere. Question is where? Oh, hello. You are very undergeared. We're going to come take you out. Surrender or die. 76 against 20. Nice. Now this is a more sensible fight for us to take on. Looks like he's just going to charge in. He's more than welcome to. It's a very hilly battleground to work with. But we do have another companion lord here with us, including some Rodok sharpshooters, which are always welcome. We will set up here. If the other lord wants to just charge in, he's more than welcome to, but we'll stay here and actually set up a proper firing position, I would think. Hopefully we can take this guy prisoner and earn some money from him. Set up another business or two, maybe. That's my goal for this episode, is to keep working on our businesses, I would say. Right. Let's see if we can lay some fire on that jump. We weren't far off, actually. Looks like he's just going to charge... the Lord's just going to charge in. Fine. We'll charge in as well, then. Although I really don't know if a horse is the best decision here because of all the hills. So we're going to go on foot, I think, but that could also be dangerous as well. Because all these guys also have crossbows. So let's wait for some of our loyal troops to arrive. Missed. Ah, we also missed him. It's unfortunate. We'll chase this guy down. I don't think he's going to have a chance to reload in time. He's going to have a chance to reload. He's not going to have a chance to fire, though. You're down, good. Looks like you're going to start running. See if we can shoot you mid-escape. We can't, but the Road Dog veteran crossbowman can. Fine. Okay. Unfortunately managed to escape, but that's some prisoners for us. Which is always nice. Then we'll take them to the salt mines. That's not a bad piece of armour, actually. It's probably not good enough for us, but some will take it. Actually, that crossbow is better, but we can't use it on horseback, so we'll use that for now. I'll let my heroes grab what they want, so I'll take the rest. Where are these cheese hunters, or these cheese grifters? They must be around somewhere. Oh, let's go to a Pesce, let's do that quest. Ah, speaking of that quest, we can't do that anymore. Francis is upset. Whatever. Cheese rustlers, come here. How many cheese... Is it only the one group? That's the king. Or, in this case, the Kaiser. Kaiser Hardhouse. There's no way we're going to be able to catch up to these cheese rustlers. They're way too quick. We'll see if we can try. We need to just... They need to be pinned down by someone. But Kaiser Harlaus here is kind of causing us problems with that. Come back here, Mr. Cheeseman. I'm determined to take out these cheese people. Even though they are much, much quicker than I am. Hopefully between me and some other parties we might be able to chase them down. How long have I got to deal with these cheese people? 27 days. Do I want to chase these people for 27 days? Absolutely not. I don't actually know where they've gone now. They're probably going to stay roughly in the vicinity. So let's pop into Yalen. I might even just sell these prisoners if there is a ransom broker here. Which there is not. But I will sell our loot. Good 649 dinars. That's more than welcome. We'll take some fine cheese as well. But I do want to get Yalen back on side. So I do want to find these cheese people. Again. And actually hunt them down. But it may not be worth it. They're only worth 130 dinars. So it's more just about getting the reputation. So I'm just going to fail this quest because we're not going to catch up to them. I can't finish it. Are we not allowed to... Okay, we're apparently not allowed to fail that quest. Interesting. Okay, well we'll just leave Yalen for the time being. And if we do catch up to them at a later date, then great. But they're just way too quick for us to really consider going after for the time being. Right, let's go over to Fedna. We'll pick up some more recruits here. We also need to speak to Baron Tarog and give him back his money, otherwise he's going to be annoyed at us. So we'll pop in here to Veluca. You've got a very fancy hat. Hello there. Yeah, you're not thrilled that we've fled from someone, but it's okay. Location of... Oh, I've forgotten who I'm trying to go for. Hang on 1 second. Baron Telrog. Where is he? Baron Telrog. He's being held captive at Suno, fine. Well, we can't go pay him in prison and then just wander off. That's for sure. Ooh, some hussars. They look cool. Ottomana. Double Soldner. That's a really silly helmet. I know some helmets like that existed. It looks a bit odd, to be honest. Let's go to Yelkaro. I haven't been to Yelkaro in a while. I might take on this group of 24 brigands. We're still just about making money, but not much. By the way, we can make more money is by killing brigands, so let's go do that, shall we? $46 versus 24. We don't have a hill here, but there's a hill over here. That'll be not a big one. But I think only a few of them have horses anyway, so that's not too bad. They might all be on foot, we just don't know. 16 archers, or in this case mostly crossbowmen. Okay. I do love our spearmen. The only problem is they don't tend to have much in the ways of shields, because holding a spear is a two-hand job. I should remove Bunduck to be a crossbowman. I think that would be wiser. Here we go. Right, let's get off our horse here. They've got the hill, but we've got the numbers. So I'm hoping we'll be okay. I'm still not sure what constitutes death in Bannerpage, because we have been shot before and knocked out and not killed. So I'm not sure what constitutes an actual being killed overall. But I'm sure there is a process for that. Hopefully we never have to find out what it is. But the day may come, for sure. Right, let's get involved here. This Royal Rumble down here. Deal with you, get that mercenary footman off the field. We are losing spearmen, but that's okay. It's not ideal, but it's okay. Get some damage on you. Then we just attacked a tree there. Let's chase down some of these crossbowmen if we can. Oh, did I just shield bash? That's cool. Oh yeah, shield bash. Cool. Now that I know we can shield bash, that's actually probably quite useful information. Nothing there looks spectacular. Right. Our heroes can grab what they want. We'll take the rest. Now then, some mountain bandits there. Oh, you're not a friend, are you? No, you're not a friend. How much to... 8 soldiers, we're going to have to leave them behind. It's not ideal. But I don't think we can take on 81 there. So our morale will go down. For some reason I thought he was a friend. I don't know why. Silly of me to assume as much. He's just been hanging around a Pesce. There's quite a few mountain bandits here. I don't think we can take all those mountain bandits on at the time being. Even though getting those prisoners would be nice. I don't want to take on all these groups at once, to be honest. If I just take on like one of those groups at once, that would be okay. Roadhog Spearman. I think that's our first Roadhog Sharpshooter actually, very nice. Okay, we'll come around here to Boven. You have known that one of your soldiers is exceptional. This Roadhog Sharpshooter is something special. He followed you in many battles. Almost all that you can remember got wounded. Was almost bled to death, but here he is, resilient as a rock. He enjoys a lot of hard-earned respect amongst your men, and morale is high. He seems to be enjoying himself while he is sharing his knowledge and teaching others, especially with young. Now you're thinking maybe you should secure his services for a longer period, simply by removing him from the front lines and putting him closer to you. My man, come over here. Yes, my lord, you called. I've been following you closely for some time now. You are a fine soldier, fierce warrior, and leader of men on the line. I would like to reward you handsomely. Thank you, my lord. It is my privilege, honour, and duty to serve you, my lord. Would you give an oath to serve me as a personal guard till death sets us apart? I would, my lord. I would follow you everywhere. What is your name, soldier? Ooh, this is cool. I didn't know. This is a really nice little touch. I can't call him. I'm gonna have to call him Luigi just because of his green tabard. Luigi. My name is Luigi, my lord. He's even got the facial hair. Okay, Luigi. This is stupid. Luigi, kneel down and repeat after me. I promise on my faith that I'll be faithful to my lord, never cause him harm, and will observe my homage to him completely against all persons in good faith and without deceit. Rise, Luigi, as a brother. Let us celebrate. Thank you, my lord. I won't disappoint you. That's really cool. Although we have just lost our Roadhog Sharpshooter. But Luigi, come up. Let's actually have a talk with you. Is there anything special we can do? Okay, we can't ask him to go get right to rule. But he's a pretty good sharpshooter. I mean, he's not spectacular, but he'll do. And that's a really nice little touch to be able to kind of make your own companion, or not make your own. I guess it's make your own companion. Make your own companion. My goodness, why can't I talk? It's just another little bit of lore in the game, which I think is a nice little touch. Right, into Yokala. High Blades. Babak, you might be a prison broker, but no, you are a prison broker. I will just sell these guys, I think. That's fine. It's $1,000. Now, Babak, who are you? Are you a traveller? You sell things. Fine. You sell, by the looks of things, throwing weapons. That's probably not quite what I'm after, to be honest. But let's sell all our goods here. We're starting to pick up a bit more money. I wonder if we want to pick up another business here then to keep expanding. We do need to pick up a bit more food. Let's pick up some basic grain. Speak to the Guildmaster here. Could we get a productive enterprise? We could. Mill and Bakery would give us 90 dinars. That hardly feels worth it. 161 for an ale house. Tannery would be 262. One press would be 26. Or press 262. That's not bad. It's not spectacular. Ironworks 342. That's the best one so far. And it's also cheap. A weavery? No. Okay, I think we'll go for the ironworks then. It's cheap and makes us 342. Not bad at all. I think it's the same one we've got in our other business over at Valuka. We'll have to see, but let's keep on getting some more troops here. 7 Murdoch recruits, wonderful. And let's get some more recruits here. Maybe we go follow the army. The army might give us some more options in terms of actually getting some good money. It's close to Fedner. Where's that? It's over here. Right, we'll loop around. We'll probably find them. Yeah, sticking with the actual main army may not be a terrible decision. Caravans look relatively easy for us to go after. Hi there. We just go for Baron Garmal. There we go. I'm ready to join you. It's a tournament in Kudan. I don't think Baron Telrog is here, unfortunately. It's fine. I still don't know how to make this work. How do I do land? Land makes no sense to me. It looks like they're going home, to be honest, so I'm going to leave. Let's head into Swadian territory. See if we can find some relatively weak people to go after. Possibly even a caravan might not be a bad thing for us to go for. Caravan could earn us quite a bit of money. Our Durham is under siege. Durham's only got 69 people in it. Ludus Radius. I think we'll come back to that another day. 18 caravan guards in there. Interesting. Keep an eye on for any prisoner groups I can see. Saronids and the Holy Swadians have formed an alliance, which means Saronids will have declared war against us. I feel like Swadians will be the easier target for us to maybe get an easy pick off, to be honest. Let's go for a bunch more crossbowmen. 40. There's a caravan there. There's 34 caravan guards. I don't know if caravan guards are horsemen. We're about to find out. I would have preferred a slightly weaker caravan. I demand something from you. There's a toll. No, I want everything you have. Take the field. We've got a lot of low-level crossbowmen here, so we're going to have to fight this one out with our crossbows, I would say. Oh, they're very close. And they all... Okay, they do all have horses. That might be problematic, to say the least. Let's charge, because I can't help it, there's a lot of cavalrymen here. But these cavalrymen don't appear to be that strong. Get off my horse here if we can. I actually think we'd be better off going after them on foot, to be honest. Until we've dealt with some of them. We'll come back here. And then we can get maybe back on our horse as time goes on. Deal with you. There we go. Well, this got you off your... No, save a higher blade. I don't know, can Luigi die? If Luigi can die, that might be very sad. I sincerely hope not. But it looks like we're doing okay with the caravan looting here. But they are mostly horsemen, so I think we'll want to invest in more spearmen going forward then. I'm just going to take this horse here, Rouncy. Oh, we won, good. We still lost 11 troops. Let's see if these caravans were worth it or not. But just give us more renown and more morale. And we do get to take these guys prisoner. Well done, Luigi. It reminds me, let me make Bunduck while we're here into an archer. Ooh, that's going to be worth it. Okay, yeah, I can see the benefits of going after these places. With that, we'll have to start that date fruit quickly, otherwise it's going to be eaten. Can I speak to Luigi, or do I not get to? No, Luigi has his own gear, fine. Heroes can take what they want, but I want everything that sells for... Okay, I know what we're doing now. We're going... We're raiding trade. That's what we're doing. We're going to start raiding trade. Because that was fairly profitable. I think we can go sell it in Dirham, actually. Because I think we're okay with the Kurgan Khanate for the time being. So let's go here. Those dates are well worth selling. Exquisite date fruit, because it's really high quality. It's well worth doing. Okay, this is going to get us good money. I'm happy about this. Sell the lumber as well, and this guy's got plenty of money. Well, I mean, that's just earned us what, £4 grand there. That was well worth doing. I'm happy about that. Pop into the tavern as well. These guys do look cool, but they must be quite expensive. Not as expensive as I thought they would be, but still very expensive overall. Fine. Let us go get some more troops and then repeat the process. Going after the trade of the Swadians and the trade of the Saranid Sultanate. Right, into Saramish here. Put some more volunteers. We can afford some actual mercenaries now, but I think we're better off just trying to build up our businesses with the money we're getting for the time being and go from there. Right, given the caravan guards appear to be mostly on horseback, for me, I'm going to invest in more spearmen, I think. And I do need to sort out my relation with Yalen, because that's the other place we can feasibly get another business down. Where's more? Let's head to Suna and Oxal, because that's where presumably there'll be some other trade for us to raid. Speaking of which, multiple targets for us to go after here. We'll go after this Saranid caravan here. Hello, manhunters. I demand your stuff. Hand over your goods, please. Thank you. To the field here. Nice open map. Good. No trees, or certainly less trees. I want to see. I want to see Luigi do some good work here. But yeah, caravans are definitely cavalry heavy, so we definitely want to be speccing into spearmen, I would say. Infantry charge. We're going to lose some Murdoch recruits, that's probably okay. Come off to you. Let's take out your horse if we can. Doshavi has actually been doing pretty well this entire campaign. I do need to upgrade my companion skills. It's the one thing I always struggle with to getting around to doing in this game, is upgrading my companion skill trees. But it's worth it to get the extra loot, the extra surgery, etc. It is important to do, Is that Luigi there? No, it's just a Rodok Tree and Crossbowman. Got to be careful of Spearman. Everyone can charge now. Bannock is upgraded. Good. Promise, I don't think Luigi can upgrade. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to upgrade his skill set from what it is now as a Rodok Sharpshooter. That's fine. Also, we can take out these low-level skirmishers as some prisoners of war. Watch out for their big two-handed weapons, though. Ow. There we go. Well done, gentlemen. Now, how lucrative is this caravan going to be? Because if it's as lucrative as the previous one was, this is by far and away our best way to make money for the time being. Let's make some spearmen. Okay, so nowhere near as profitable in general. It does give us food, which means we don't have to go and buy our own food. And some slightly better horses, but they are sway-backed. So we'll probably end up just selling those. Well, our heroes grab anything they want. For the rest, okay, not all caravans will be as good as that first one. That's still pretty good money, I would say. We'll head back to Durham to sell that momentarily. There's also a Forest Bandit camp here. And we can also put some people in the salt mines. I see the mountains. We must be getting near home. I'm from Uxol. You know the saying, sir, barley grown in Uxol. It's made into ale in Praven, and we're all the better for it. Not sure what that means, sir, but it's true about the barley and wheat and oats. We grow more grain here in the Vale of Uxol than all the rest of Calradia put together, and our ale is the best too. You can see it in the soil here, rich and black, and smells of good harvests and full bellies. The Swedian king will tell you that Praven was the biggest city in Calradia, back under the Empire, and that's why he should rule the whole land today. Mind you, I don't care much about politics, sir. I sold provisions to every army that ever marched in Calradia, and I tell you that I wouldn't give a single one of them a single biscuit unless I had the cold hard dinars in my hand first. Why these high and mighty kings and nobles can't pay their bills, I'll never know, but I prattle on a bit there, don't I? Just a bit. You've got no one particularly interesting. I don't really want to be going for cavalry for the time being. I don't think it's that useful for us. I think Suna's probably richer. That's a caravan we can't go after for the time being. Let's hang around Suno. Eventually caravan will come in, but first Frentis wants to talk as well. I can see by the vines and terraces on the hillside that I am near home. I have no wish to see my family, so I'll linger outside the walls if you go into town. I am sure that you will understand. Here is the Vale of Suno. Our dialect and customs are closer than anywhere else in Calradia to those of the old Calrad Empire. We grow olives and wine, both crops brought to this land from overseas by the emperors, and also follow the old Calradic ways. We keep our pledges and pay our debts. Sounds a little bit like House Lannister from Game of Thrones. We men of Suno also never forget an insult and avenge any wrong done unto us. Old-fashioned Calradic honour, I dare say, has brought me to my current fallen state. But despite that, I am proud to be from this region. Our lord is the vassal of the Swedish king in Praven, but as far as we are concerned, he is just yet another barbarian chieftain, and we are the Empire's true heirs. Thanks, Frentis. Suno Patrol. Could go after Suno Patrol. Oh no, not with you there. Definitely not with you there. Let's keep getting our spearmen upgraded here. Another. Oh, that's our first Rodok infantryman up to the highest level. Wonderful. I don't really want to go after Lord. I really just want some more caravans to loot. But we also probably need a few more troops. But this is also getting our renown up as well. Let's head to Durigsnay and get a few more people to hire. Hello. You got some nice prisoners on you. If we can catch up to you, it says us having to actually go and hire some rookies and then level them up. Good. We can grab all these guys. That saves us a little bit of time. And we get our next sharpshooter. However, we already have Luigi on our guard here. That's a few more troops for us. Excellent. And we will gather what troops we can. But we'll also head to this place and just get a few more troops. And then head back towards caravan territory. We could go after some Saranid caravans as well, actually. We've also got a few prisoners. That wouldn't be... Oh, we could have taken him out there. He was out from his castle. No worries. Let's go to the salt mine in the area. That's another caravan we can't go after. Here are some caravans. I know there's a Suno patrol there. I'm willing to go after them. The Suno patrol wants to come after us, though. That's fine. We'll fight you to the end. To be honest, I think we've got more troops than you do. I think you thought you had more support than you do, to be honest. I don't think the patrols will be that strong, if I remember correctly. Archers here, infantry there. Okay, there are some cavalrymen coming in. I don't want to be on the end of that spear if I can help it. Slightly men at arms, I think he's the local commander for this patrol. To get a veteran spearman, it's hardly great. Try to damage your horse. That Swedish man at arms has done some damage for sure. Right, and then we'll let our infantry push forward a little bit, and actually we'll let our archers push forward so they've got slightly better angle for shooting, I would say. Infantry can charge. Still haven't seen Luigi get a kill just yet. I'm sure it will come. There we go. But he is in the archer line. I might move him forward to the front line. Unless he can die, which I'll be very sad about. Yeah, I'll move him back. I know he's a sharpshooter. But I'll move him back into the front lines. Just because I want him to see some action. Just because I think it'd be fun for Luigi to see some action. Our horse took an absolute beating there. Just damage to you. Well done, Murdoch Recruit. Try to save our recruit's life here if possible. Didn't quite save that Rodok Spearman though. That's unfortunate. That's okay. More prisoners for the salt mines, which is just more money. Let's get you guys upgraded, get another sharpshooter, more spearmen. We will just let our heroes upgrade if they want to. And I think we will take out this caravan here as well. Unless this guy wants to come after us, which hopefully he doesn't. Tell me about your journey. Where have you come from? Coming from Praven and heading to Suno. Raw silk, smoked fish, olives and other goods. Hand it over. Oh, nice open map. I do love open maps. So I'm happy to let them come to us. We're not going to get to the top of that hill in time. Because they're on... At least some of them will be on horseback. But... we're starting to get a few more spearmen now, which is good. I presume Luigi is here somewhere. He's kind of hard to spot. The Shavi, Bunduck. There's Luigi. Hi, Luigi. Take your horse out. Oh, you got a big axe. Infantry can charge. I possibly stole Luigi's kill there, that's fine. Printing out these guys' horses is the best thing to do initially, and then they're easier to take out once they're on foot. Take you out. Crossbowmen can charge now as well if they wish to. Some of these actual higher blades are not badly armoured. That's for sure. And now just these few crossbowmen up here. I don't like these big axes because they are actual cleavers, and I'm always concerned about being shot to, or stabbed to pieces. In this case, cut to pieces. May not happen, but you know, it's always a little bit of a concern. All it takes is one very angry Swardian skirmisher and we could be in serious trouble. 5 renown, 8 morale, more caravan guards. Arguably we'd be better off selling these guys. So we'll do that because they'll probably be worth a little bit more like that. Fine oil I will happily take. We'll let our companions take what they want, if anything. And we'll take the rest to sell. Still nothing quite as good as that initial caravan we found, but I still think this could be a fairly worthwhile money maker for us. I won't say no to some cabbage. Grab all of this as much as we can anyway. Now let's go sell that at... Go sell that at Yalen. Hopefully we can find those cheese and those annoying cheese people along the way. Tournament failed, that's fine. I'm not particularly caring about the tournaments. There they are. Well, we're not going to catch up to them at this rate. Okay, I actually I don't care about them, then every time I see them I want to go after them because it just annoys me to leave a quest like that undone. Got you this time. Well met, sir, can I help you with something? You don't want to buy some cheese by chance? I was sent out to hunt down some cheese rustlers. You look the sort. Cheeses? We don't need no stinking cheeses. Do we look like thieves to you? Well, now you mention it. By the way, has something died around here? Seems to me that something smells a bit ripe if you catch my drift. Damn it. Forward again. Kill him, attack. We'll just charge. There are any cheese thieves. How bad can they be? Managed to catch them pretty well there. Who are you? Jeremus. When did I give Jeremus a horse? When has Jeremus picked up a horse of his own accord? Well, I guess our companions could be on horseback, but I think I'll probably just keep him as a... I'll just keep the majority of my troops as footmen. And look at that. Jeremus has already been knocked out. I don't think having our low-level medics charging in on the only man on horseback is a good idea. To be perfectly honest. Hey, Luigi got a kill. He killed a cheeseman. These cheesemongers have killed a couple of our lads here. Well done, Luigi. Excellent kill there, my man. How I don't even know how much these cheesemen are worth, but let's get rid of these Swillian skirmishers. And you don't even have any cheese there. How about that? Right, let's pop into Yalen now that we've done that quest. And hopefully that will repair our relation with Yalen. We can get down another... there we go. Okay. Indeed. But I'm not doing that quest again because they're incredibly quick. So catching up to them is pretty tough. Sell that rotten beef. Sell all of this, however. Eventually I will change my mule out to something else. But all of this is worth quite a bit of money. Pick up some fish and some bread and some grain. That'll see us for the time being. Head to the tavern. There's a ransom broker here. There is. Wonderful. It's another 1,500. Another guildmaster. Can we get a enterprise here? We can. 108 for the mill. Brewery 175. Tannery 229. Wine press 58. 184 for an oil press. 214 for an ironworks. It's not bad, but it's not ideal either. 288 for the silk and dye works. 112 for a wool weavery. None of those are spectacular, to be honest. We'll just take the brewery. It's only 2,500. It's another 775 dinars a week. It's better than nothing, for sure. Well, I'd say our force is actually a little bit stronger now. Not in terms of necessarily numbers, but in terms of quality and the level of our troops. And of course, we now have Luigi, who is going to clearly be the MVP of this entire campaign. Does Luigi come with us into taverns, I wonder? No, he doesn't. At least not yet. Maybe when I'm a little bit more powerful, he does. I tell you what, though, we'll call things apart there. More to come soon, indeed. We've done pretty well. We've taken another 2 businesses in Rodok territory, and now we need to think about where we can probably get some more. Probably over in Vagia territory or in Nordic territory, where we're less likely to be at war with those nations. Since when was Sargoth over there? Was Sargoth always over here? I don't know if it was. Anyway, we'll call things there. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.